Hello, well today we're actually outside the shed. I know, it's amazing, isn't it? I just thought I'd come and cut some blanks up. I saw Rob from Woodsley Summercraft cracking out some blanks and bits and pieces, and I thought, well, it's a nice day, let's go and do some myself. So I've got my handy little chainsaw, there it is, little 16-inch doodah, and I've got some really cool wood. I've got some yew, which was given to me by one of my customers who'd had it in his workshop for 20 years and refused to give it to anyone because they just wanted to burn it. As soon as I said I wanted it for wood turning, he said, oh yeah, you can have it. So anyway, so there it is, 20-year-old piece of yew, been stuck in someone's workshop for 20 years, that has. That's a few bits cut up, including the yew. We'll get that in the workshop at some point, cut it in half and sort it out. Back in the workshop, what I've got to do with all these pieces is seal the end grain. So here's my little pot of cheap PVA. It's my brush. I normally do about 3 coats of PVA, and all it is that stuff there. Okay, it's like builder's PVA for bonding or sealing walls, that sort of thing. It does a perfectly good job. So just brush off the dust, and we literally liberally paint it on, because eventually this will come off anyway. We won't be on a finished piece. So I'll just make sure there's a good coat on there. So there's some of the bits that I've cut that have been sealed one end. I'll put about 3 coats of this stuff on. Alternate ends. Do this end, let it set, do the other side, let that set, etc. And then I'll be able to turn them eventually when they dry, so that's good. Looking forward to the ornamental plum, which is that one there, and also the yew. Now the first bowl that I cut out of this yew will be some sort of bowl for the gentleman who gave me the wood in the first place, because it was pretty cherished wood. And I want to make him something really nice, so I look forward to doing that. But the fact that it's been sitting in a dry workshop for 20 years is it's probably already seasoned or whatever, but I'll still put the sealer on just in case on the freshly cut end. Anyway, let's see what happens out of those. Now for Valentine's Day, I didn't want to just, you know, stop at the garage and get a card and some flowers for my missus, like a lot of blokes do. So I spent you know, 2 or 3 evenings at the shed just sort of playing around, and I came up with a flower. So it was inspired actually by Steve Twidell's sort of Temple Boy Turnings Sunday Night Live thingamajig that he does, and he did a flower. So I was inspired by that, and I thought, I know what I'll do, I'll make a nice little thing for my wife, and here it is. So it's a, you can probably see it better against the background there, hide the clock. So you can see that, and it's sort of hollowed out underneath there. So this is 3 separate bits. You've got the base and the red section. That's one piece. And then you've got the yellow bit, which is another piece. And then you've got the black stamen in the middle, which is another piece. Okay, so it's all nice, little bit of detail. Not much detail, because this is the main feature. So, but yeah, you know, it's quite very pleased with how the colour went on. I put that on stationery with no sanding sealer. So, joinery quality softwood, finish with Hampshire Sheen original, but that's a nice little flower. I was very pleased with that. This in itself has given me quite a few ideas of things to do, so hopefully I'll come up with, I'll be able to show you something of that. I'd like to also give a shout out to Paul Lockwood, who's got a channel. He's been going, well, I don't know how long it's been going really. I guess it's coming up for a year, but he's really good, and it's definitely worth checking out some of his stuff. So go over to his channel. I'll put a link below as well. Brilliant oak winged bowl. It's given me some ideas actually, just trying to get that even more curved, but we'll see how we go. I might have a competition with Paul to see just how curved we can get. We might end up with some sort of Taurus thing going on, with a bowl sticking out of it, so that could be fun. So yeah, go across to his channel and check it out, Paul Lockwood. The other thing I made was just a little fun project for myself really. It's like a little acorn box, and there we go, nice little thing. It's just meant for sort of putting in your handbag or whatever. Not that I have a handbag, I don't know, I might do, no idea. But so it's for putting in your handbag. Nice little pot in there, can you see that? You can just about see the bottom. There's my maker's marks, obviously I can put it on the bottom there. So that just fits in nicely. Little trick to it, so what you have to do is you have to get the lid, your thumb sort of either side, and just move it like that, and then you can pull it off. It's quite a suction fit in there, so it doesn't sort of, you know, it's not loose enough to fall off or anything. Famous last words. So yeah, so that's a nice little pot. There we go. So this brings me on to my next subject, which is, drum roll please, Turning Works YouTube channel has now had, or has now got over 500 subscribers. Yay! That's mad, isn't it? It's just, I don't know where they've all come from. Thank you so much, everybody, for giving me your support. It really does sort of, I know other people say it, but it really does sort of spur you on to sort of, you know, to make all your videos better and things like that. So to celebrate this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give away this little acorn. Now there's no video to it, so this is like a nice little personal piece. So it's got my maker's mark there, and I'm honestly really chuffed with this. It may only be small, it may only be reasonably simple, but it's a quality piece. You know, I don't really want to give it away, but it's a really nice piece, and I've decided to give this away to someone. So what you've got to do is, you have to win this, what you have to do is you have to be a subscriber, you have to like this video, you have to leave a comment below saying I'm a little acorn. If you don't write it, you're not going to win, so you've got to write it, I'm a little acorn. And the last thing is, you've got to share this video on social media. That's what it is. That's all you've got to do to win this nice little thing. Just a few clicks of the button and it's done. And you could win this lovely little acorn box. This is oak, by the way. I thought it fitting for an acorn. Now this has not been finished with any wax or anything. This has just been finished with 2 coats of Danish oil, and it's a lovely little piece. So good luck on that. This is the 500 subs giveaway. I just thought I'll put this open. So there we go. So I'm a little acorn down below. You might not want to write it, but if you want this pot, you're gonna have to write it. Sorry. So because it's my birthday the other day, I've got some goodies. So in order to help my filming, I've got a new mount, which is great because it sort of clips on things, and then it's got this long twirly thing which I can move about, and this thing which I can move around as well. So look forward to some hopefully exciting shots for that. So I like doing hot glue gun things. I've only done one that you've seen, but I will be doing more, and I really enjoy doing it. I think it's fantastic. So I went out and I bought myself another glue gun. The last one cost me £7. It was a pile of poo. Admittedly, it did what I wanted it to, which is a Trailblazer bolt, but I needed something bigger. So this one's got 12mm sticks instead of 7mm sticks or 6mm sticks, and it's got high and low setting, so I can put out lots or not so much. It comes with a big yellow trigger, which is quite groovy. But yeah, so that's my birthday present, as well as that stand, and I've got bought myself some white gloss as well. Teasers. Teasers. So that's it for this video. There's loads in it. I try to cram just bits and pieces in it, really, just to keep you updated. Bit of chainsawing, bit of sort of news, what I've been up to, and of course the 500 subs giveaway. Now I'm going to be doing a bigger giveaway for something at 1,000 subs. So, you know, should I be fortunate enough to actually get 1,000 subscribers, which is a long way off, and I know I've only just had 500, but you might as well set some targets. So there's going to be a giveaway at 1,000 as well, and it probably won't be as embarrassing as this one. So don't forget, you've got to like, share, be a subscriber, and write "I'm a little acorn" down there. Sorry, but you've got to do it to win. See you soon, guys.